like to share with you today my utter disdain with cop television shows. See, I don't really watch that much of the tube, but when I do, it's usually just, comedy or something like that. And I really don't watch these cop shows. I'll tell you why in a second. But how I discovered this disdain for them is quite simple. I have a few friends who enjoy watching these things, and whatever, it's escapism, whatever you want to call it. But I go over their house, or I watch the shows, and it just seems like an hour or half an hour of police brutality and complete and utter bullshit that just should not be portrayed in a positive manner on television. Now, I'm not one of those people who think people are only influenced by what they see in the media, but when you're portraying a policeman beating up a suspect, and that's exactly what he is half the time, a suspect, not even someone who is known to have committed the crime, you tend to get the feeling that that's normal, that that's okay, that cops somehow have the right to rough you up. And they really don't. I mean, if you're a suspect and you're choosing to talk to the police, should you really get the shit kicked out of you? No, you shouldn't, because you're probably innocent. Because, everyone makes mistakes, and cops are people too, believe it or not. Even if they don't believe it. They are people. They are civilians just like the rest of us when they take that fucking badge off. So, if you're a suspect and you're choosing to go speak to the police, you should definitely know your rights, because the people on these shows never do, and they just get the crap kicked out of them. But the problem here isn't just they're getting the shit kicked out of them, but it's being portrayed in the most positive light possible. The cop is never wrong when he breaks a terrorist's arm to save this cute little girl. He's never ever wrong. He never ends up, getting kicked out with force for it. He's always right in his fucked up abuse of the law, and he never messes up. And this makes it seem like, if you're a suspect, then you obviously did something wrong, and the police can kind of treat you the way they want. I mean, I swear to God, I've heard people say, guilty until proven innocent, like we're living in some kind of totalitarian police state. I found that just rather disgusting. Guilty until proven innocent? Like the cop can just say, hey, you, fucking guilty. Come on, prove your innocence. No. I forget exactly who said it, but it's, actually, I think it's in the Constitution or the Bill of Rights or something. I'm sorry, I sound kind of ignorant. But the burden of proof lies on the accuser. I'm not sure, like I said, if that's an old adage or something. But yeah, it's the burden of proof that relies on detectives, the government, the cops. I mean, if they want to accuse you, they better have something to back it up. They can't just go in with nothing and expect to lock you up on just that, nothing. But all too often, like I see in these shows, it's just perfectly fine to beat the shit out of someone because cops are always right, and that, along with state education camps, schools, we're just, the youth of today is just being taught this overwhelming respect for authority, which I just find despicable. Not even just respect so much as apathy. Like they don't seem to question it as much as they would in any other situation. The things that I've seen in public schools that no one seems to call bullshit on, stupid teachers, stupid decisions, stupid people, stupid state workers that are really recognizing state-granted rights. It's a pretty bad situation, but these cop television shows are only making it a bit worse. And I say they're only making it a bit worse in the sense that they're glorifying what we have for years been trying to detest, which is cops doing what cops do best, beating the shit out of people. There's been several episodes that I know of that, some guy gets his arm broken or whatever by the policeman, the protagonist, I suppose. He is in these shows. Several shows. Same guy, obviously, but, he roughs him up, he punches him, he kicks him, he shakes him up, kicks him up out the collar against the wall, like the guy is a fucking prisoner in Guantanamo Bay. It's all absolute bullshit, folks, and if you watch those shows solely for the lulz, like I do, I mean, I can watch that shit and I just laugh my ass off at, well, I'd probably laugh harder if, someone beat the fuck out of a stupid policeman. But sadly that episode, as far as I know, was yet to come. And even if it did come, the guy would, he'd be like he'd be like a really stereotypical black guy or some shit, just like some street scum who nobody likes. It's always an incredible anti-hero that's portrayed as the antagonist to this protagonist, policeman, who feels it perfectly necessary to beat the shit out of every suspect. Just keep in mind when you're watching anything or when you're being accused that you're a suspect. You were guilty of nothing. You're a fucking suspect. Those are the goddamn bio thoughts on those stupid-ass police shows. That's really good.